In 1943, a Soviet scientist took an ordinary charred stick and used it to pierce tank armor clean through. Today, this same technology creates parts for your iPhone with incredible precision. The most complex press molds, Boeing turbine blades, medical implants, all of this is made using a method invented in the USSR during the war. An idea that could have transformed industry first became a criminal case, and then a breakthrough that amazed the entire world. Electrical discharge machining, also known as electrical erosion, is everywhere today. Smartphone cases, spacecraft components, aircraft engine parts. The technology works both simply and elegantly at the same time. Imagine lightning as thin as a hair that strikes 200,000 times per second. Each micro discharge creates a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Metal instantly melts and vaporizes, while a special liquid carries the particles away. The result, a cut more precise than the sharpest scalpel. And this discovery by scientists changed the world. 1911, the family of a simple district doctor. A boy was born, Lev Alexandrovich Yutkin. He was destined to journey from machinist to student at the Leningrad Polytechnic Institute, and then to discover a phenomenon that would turn the world upside down. In the 1930s, student Yutkin experimented with high-voltage discharges in water. He poured water into an ordinary plate, lowered the ends of conductors, applied voltage. A spark jumped between them. The water erupted in a fountain, the plate cracked. The liquid literally exploded with colossal force. Yutkin realized he had discovered something amazing. The electro-hydraulic effect could crush the stones without explosives, stamp parts, clean castings. He even considered using the discovery to propel ships. But instead of recognition, the young scientist faced a nightmare. Through a cruel denunciation, he was accused of subversive activity, as if he planned to blow up a bridge during a demonstration with his discovery. 5 years in the camps for the invention of the century. Yutkin survived, hid his criminal record, fought in the war, worked as an educator with homeless children. Amazing people they were. If electricity can crush stones with explosive force, why not make it work with jeweler's precision? Turn destructive lightning into a surgeon's obedient scalpel? This bold idea was taken up by the Lazarenko couple. Boris and Natalia met in school, fate separated them, but brought them together again at the chemistry faculty of Moscow State University in the same group. They married in 1936. School love led to a scientific discovery that transformed the world. In 1941, while working at the All-Union Electrotechnical Institute, they noticed an amazing phenomenon. Electrical discharges of a certain frequency literally ate away metal, precisely and accurately, even such refractory material as tungsten. April 3, 1943, the height of the war, the Battle of Kursk approaching. At this time, the Lazarenko couple filed an application for author's certificate number 70,010. This date entered history as the birth of electrical discharge machining. Their setup was amazingly simple. 2 electrodes in kerosene, which doesn't conduct electricity. When the circuit opens, sparks arise. The liquid became cloudy after the first discharges. Tiny metallic spheres appeared in it. These were particles of electrodes eaten by electrical erosion. An amazing thought, to control this process. One electrode became the tool cutter, the other, the workpiece being processed. The dielectric liquid created an environment for discharge, cooled the metal and carried particles away. August 1943, the height of the Battle of Kursk. Tank repairmen don't believe in the new technology. Then Boris Lazarenko says, "Want me to pierce armor with a stick?" He takes a charred tree branch, clamps it in a welding transformer as a carbon electrode and pierces tank armor clean through. According to eyewitness accounts, the faces of the repairmen were unforgettable. A mixture of amazement, disbelief, and sudden hope. The war demanded miracles, and one had just been delivered. Perhaps this story was embellished over time, but as they say, there's no smoke without fire. 1946. A Soviet delegation travels to Switzerland for a scientific conference. Soviet scientists tell about the new metal processing technology. According to conference participants' recollections, international engineers were amazed. As Swiss scientist Max Miller wrote, "We did not expect to see such advanced technology from a country that had just survived a devastating war." Already in 1946, the USSR's priority in this field was recognized one after another by France, Switzerland, the USA, England, and Sweden. But here begins the most interesting part of the story. The technology, born in Soviet laboratories, quickly found application around the world. Scientists and engineers from different countries began developing and improving the electrical discharge machining method. While theoretical research continued in the USSR, other countries were actively creating industrial installations. The technology began developing by leaps and bounds around the world. Today, world leaders in electrical discharge machine production are Switzerland, Japan, and Germany. Each country contributed to the technology's development. The global electrical discharge equipment market today represents billions of dollars annually. The technology became the foundation of an entire industry. It's interesting to note similar stories with other breakthrough inventions. For example, video recording technology developed by engineer Ponitov, or Patton's flux welding methods. All these discoveries quickly became the property of the world community. According to expert estimates, over the last 30 years, the global electrical discharge technology market has grown dozens of times. The technology has stepped incredibly far forward. Modern CNC machines cut metal with precision up to 5 micrometers. They process parts up to half a meter thick, creating internal contours of any complexity. Today's scale of application is mind-boggling. Every iPhone contains at least 15 parts manufactured by electrical discharge machining. Apple Corporation orders press molds for cases. In the space industry, the technology is indispensable. Falcon 9 engine nozzles from SpaceX, turbine blades of engines, heat shield elements of spacecraft, all of this is electrical discharge machining production. NASA orders parts for Mars rovers precisely by this method, because other technologies don't provide the necessary precision when working with titanium alloys. In medicine, electrical discharge machining creates coronary stents, artificial joints, dental implants. Swiss surgeons use instruments manufactured by this method. Their cutting edge remains sharp 20 times longer than ordinary ones. After the war, the inventor's fates developed differently. Lev Yutkin, who hid his criminal record, worked in the shadows all his life. He taught at a technical school, continued research in his home laboratory, but never received official recognition. He died in 1981, when his electro-hydraulic effect was already being used around the world. The Lazarenko couple were more fortunate. Boris became a doctor of technical sciences, Natalia, a candidate. They received the Stalin Prize, but most importantly, they continued working together until old age. In 1970, when Boris turned 60, Natalia said, "We invented not only technology, but also the formula for a happy marriage. A common cause is more important than personal ambitions." Their archive contains hundreds of letters from foreign colleagues with thanks for the amazing discovery. Japanese engineers even offered them to relocate and head a research center, but the couple remained in the USSR. This story is a source of inspiration. How many more such amazing discoveries await their time? What would have happened if student Lev Yutkin had received not 5 years in the camps, but a laboratory and funding? How many years ahead could technologies have advanced? World archives hide many stunning ideas. New Yutkins and Lazarenkos are studying in universities. The question is only, will the world be able to support the next generation of inventors? History shows the greatest discoveries are born not out of comfort, but out of necessity, not out of abundance, but out of belief in the impossible. If this story impressed you, like and subscribe to the channel. What do you think about this story? Did you know about the origin of this technology? Write in the comments. In the next episode, I'll tell you about another invention that is still used in every computer in the world. You'll see, you'll be surprised. Be sure to subscribe to our Telegram channel so you don't miss other amazing stories about forgotten inventions.